Thanks, Bill. That almost got out of hand. Well, nice to be here. Nice to see you all here. I went out to a very nice dinner last night and enjoyed the dinner. Got the check at the end of the meal. Started thinking about the check at the end of the meal system. Not a real good system, I think. Money, if you think about it, is a very different thing before and after you eat. Before you eat, money has absolutely no value. You know anything? You sit down at the table, you're like the ruler of an empire. More drinks, more appetizers. We must have everything immediately. The greatest meal of our lives. Then after you eat, first of all, when you're really full, you can't remember ever being hungry ever in your life. You know, you got the pants open, napkins destroyed, cigarette butt in the mashed potatoes. You know, it's not really festive. They give you the check, we were like, what is this? I don't understand. People are always mystified by the check, aren't they? They start passing it around the table. Does this look right to you? We're not hungry now. Why are we buying all this food? Sometimes you go to these nice restaurants, they put the check in a little book. You ever get this? What is this? The story of the bill. You know, once upon a time, somebody got the chicken. Just a little gold tassel. I'm not the last emperor. What's the damage? Let's get out of here. What's nice is that we can control our choice of food as adults. Children have no power over food at all. It's a horrible thing, really. If you remember back being a kid, you ever see kids in the supermarket? They're really helpless there, aren't they? They're begging for food in public from their own families. It's a horrible thing. You know, you ever see they're running up and down the aisle? Mom, please, we have these. Have chocolate on the other side. Listen, I promise you. Okay, I put it back. I'm putting it back. That's where it was. It's over there. I just wanted to... If you want it, they have it. So I go to the checkout line there, and there's a woman in front of me, two women in front of me. One of them, the total was $8. The other one, the total was $3. They both, of course, choose to pay by the use of the check. Now, we've all noticed that women are very comfortable. They use a lot of checks. I would like to know, what is the deal on the chicks and the checks? $3? I'm not making this up. $3. Women, ladies, gals, whatever you are, if you don't have $3, don't go out of the house. All right, I'm telling you right now, everything in the world is at least $3. It's the only thing in their purse they can find immediately, though. It's just, you know what I mean? It's like keys take hours for them to find, but the checkbook comes out of a holster. Who do I make it out to? Here's my ID, you know. Men, we don't like checks, do we? We're not that comfortable with a check. I think because, to a man, a check is a thing that represents another thing. We don't like that. We like actual things. You know what I mean? Money, there's money. I have it. There it is right there. You know what I mean? To me, using a check, I give it to the store owner, you know, it's like giving him a note from my mother that says, I don't have any money, but if you'll contact these people, I'm sure they'll contact you. If you just such in the same time, I promise you won't get screwed if you just... You gotta beg this guy to trust you, and even if he does trust you, how much do you trust him in return? Not very much. Because when you write out the dollar amount, you always put that long line all the way down at the end. So he can't put in $100 million. But what is that? Why do I get upset about that? You know, someone uses a check in front of me. So what? You know, but we get upset. You see them pull out the check. Yeah, you get upset. Why am I getting upset? It's the time. That's why. You want that time. All our lives, we're trying to save time. Every little thing you do, save time. Get to the red light, cut to the gas station. Go! You can save time. Can you save time? You can't save time. You try and kick the underwear up in the air. Catch it. You know, you can't. It's not working. You try your whole life to save up time, and at the end of your life, when you get to the end, there's no time saved up. You'll be pretty upset about it when you get to that moment. You got to be, wait a minute, there's got to be some extra time for me. I had a no-iron shirt, Velcro sneakers, clip-on tie. What about that? Thank you very much. I'm in traffic, always in traffic with the lane expert. You know this type of person? Constantly reevaluating their lane choice. Is this the right lane for me, for my future? You know how people get there a little bit ahead of you, they got the hand out the window. Can I get in over there? Can I get in here? Can I get in there? You know, you're doing like 2 miles an hour. They said, that's where I want. Oh, if I could be over there with you. Yeah, come on over here, pal. We're zooming over here. You know, this is the secret lane. Nobody knows about it. I'm letting you in. Don't tell the other cars. You know, the horrible thing is when you're in traffic. You ever be in traffic not moving at all, the total dead stop, just that. I don't mean rolling a little. I just mean like showroom speed. Just, it's not even a car. It's just a weatherproof chair out on the highway. You know that? Nothing, you know. And you think, well, this is the worst traffic can get now. That's your only consolation. But we know that in the future, traffic will somehow get even worse. How could it get worse? Will it start moving backwards? Is that possible? Will people someday be going, boy, this is some really bad traffic now, boy. This is really bad. I'm going to try and get off and get back on going the other way. What is it? What is it about being in reverse that you have to make that backing up face? You know that face? As soon as you put the car in reverse, I don't know. I never make that when I'm going forwards. Backwards, you're upset. I don't know. It's the opposite way of the car is facing. Certain guys will get out of the car in traffic. You ever see that type of guy? I better go have a look. Actually gets out of the car, starts walking down the highway. What the hell is going on up there? Hey, what's the story up there? Oh, it's traffic. All right, thank you very much. Gets back in the car. It's traffic, honey. There's too many cars for the amount of space that they have. Guys will do that, you know, because guys want to be in charge of every physical situation. Guys, that's why guys like tools, building things, working on things, and we like being around other guys that are building, fixing, or working on things. Have you ever noticed if a guy's out in his driveway working on something with tools, how all the other men in the neighborhood just come wandering out of the house like zombies? Men hear a drill, it's like a dog whistle. You know, just... You're running up to that living room curtain. Honey, I think Jim's working on something over there. I better get over there. So we go over to the guy, and we just kind of watch him. You don't really help the guy do any of the work. We just want to hang around guys that are working. You know, and you ask them some dumb questions, you know. What, are you using a Phillips head there? Feel knowledgeable, you know. Men want to get involved in anything that's going on. That's why when they have construction, they have to have those wood panel fences around it just to keep the men out. They cut those little holes for us so we can see what the hell is going on. Put your head in the hole. But if they don't cut the hole, we're climbing those fences. What, are you using the steel girders down here? Yeah, that'll hold. Bringing in some cement. Yeah, that's good for building. That's shuffle hard and right up, honey. Thank you very much. I gotta buy some pajamas. You know, you have to readjust a little bit. Pajamas have got to be the world's funniest clothes. Who designed them to look that way, like a little tiny suit? You notice? Little collar buttoned down. And a breast pocket. There's a useful item. Is anybody using the breast pocket on your pajamas? What, do you put a pen in there, you roll over in the middle of the night, you kill yourself? Now, I also bought something that I had never in my life owned before. You may not believe this. Slippers. Never had them. Never had slippers. I'm looking at these things. Well, basically, there seems like two kinds you can get. You can get the slide in. These are like emergency slippers, I guess. You could set these up by the side of the bed, case of a fire. Hey, you pick them right up and get... You know, you can really save time with those. Or you can get these slippers which have backs, kind of like shoes, which if you have pajamas looks like a suit. This completes the effect. Now you get yourself a flannel briefcase, you're all set. You oversleep, go right into work. There's no problem. I bought some socks, which I've had before. But I'll tell you, no, you don't inspect these articles as you buy them. Think about socks. Of all articles of clothing, socks, more drive, more ambition than any other thing. How many times you do a big laundry? You go to the dryer, you take out your socks, you count them up. One of them got out. He escaped. He took off on his own. What are his chances out there? I don't think they're good. Sometimes you see a dirty sock by the street there. Did you ever see one? Just one sock. It's a sock that didn't make it. I don't know how they escape. They have their own ideas. You know, sometimes, so we catch them, sometimes they'll hang on a sweater. That's like a freight car to them, you know. It's just... And he slips off and they try and get out. I'm very impressed with that. You know what else is funny about socks? They always give you that little, when you buy them, that little plastic hanger on the top. I love that. They always give that to you like you've got some use for it. Just go in the pajama pocket? Where does that go? Does anybody use the little hanger? Anybody have a tiny sock closet at home? Tiny little doors. You slide them open. Pick out what you're wearing the next day. I don't know. Shopping. It's a great challenge. Thank you. Little stray laugh. They're building a new mall down here. I know everyone's excited about it. I'm a little tired of malls. I don't know about you. Every mall is the same. Every mall has a piano store. I have never seen anybody in there buying one. You go to the mall, you've got 20 bucks, 30 bucks, you get a book, pair of shoes. You ever see anybody go, hey, before we leave, let's get one of those pianos? They're only $1 million. I like to go in the greeting card stores. I think they're interesting because greeting cards really reflect, you know, what people are saying to each other. The style of the greeting cards, the communications. There's a section now in every greeting card store I've been in lately where they have greeting cards with no printing on the inside, though. Have you seen these? I mean, this is a comment. No words, no message, nothing. It's like Hallmark is saying, hey, we don't know what to tell her. You think of something, pal. For 65 cents, I don't want to get involved. I don't know what you're doing over there. Then they have those greeting cards with the couples on the front. They photograph them, you know? These hazy focus people. They're always having picnics. There's always a tree, a pond. Who are these people? I don't know them. I don't want them on my card either. What am I going to write inside there anyway? Here's another couple having a better relationship than us. So I went to the post office to get some stamps for the card. This all fits together. I was at the post office today. That's a true thing. And I'm waiting online now. What is the thing in the post office with the wanted posters on the walls? You're standing there, you're going to mail a package, they're showing you killers, murderers, thieves. What do they want us to do about it at the post office? Write the guy? Do people rip these off the wall, go up to the counter? Yeah, give me a book of stamps and a search warrant. I'm going after this guy. I've had it up to here with his activities. I'll tell you my main question about these wanted posters on the wall. Why didn't they hold on to this guy when they're taking his picture? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Please stop. Oh, God. It's good to be here. It's good. I haven't been here. I've been in Florida. My folks live in Florida. Most of my relatives, thanks, live in Florida. I like Florida. I like going down there, visiting the old people. I never get tired of hearing stories about the Depression. Do you? Milk was a nickel. Car was a quarter. We had to save dust. We couldn't afford to throw it out. Do you ever wonder if we'll have those stories, you know, if we can get to be 80 or 90? You think the world will change that much again that, you know, we'll be able to talk to kids and blow them away with things like, you know, when I was a boy, no dogs could vote. They were on leashes, and we accepted it. But the world is changing. We're in here having a good time out there, ladies and gentlemen. The world is changing. I was in the supermarket, and this blew me away. Tide is improved. I saw this in the supermarket. I mean, to me, this is an amazing thing that they're still working on Tide. They've sold how many jillions of boxes, they're not satisfied. I mean, are people, how was your wash? I don't know. Not that good. Come on. I mean, they're working on the granules. What, do they sharpen them? What do they do? I mean, maybe it'll get into the dirt, Bill, more that way or something, you know. Then they show you... Then they show you on television, they show you, like, the detergent now gets out bloodstains. Pretty violent image there, I think. I mean, somehow I gotta feel if you got a T-shirt with bloodstains all over it, maybe laundry isn't your biggest problem right now. But, yeah, one thing I like about shoes is you don't have to wash shoes. Sneakers, that's what I'm wearing tonight, because that's what I felt like wearing, and I think that's the most important thing when it comes to feet. I do. I think it's very important to take care of your feet. Whatever they like, do it. Sneakers, shoes. Shoe salesmen always put that pressure on you. I hate those guys. You know, they always want you to buy what they want. They come out of that back room, they got that working on commission look in their eye there. And, gee, we didn't have those sandals in your size. How about these rubber hip boots? You like seafood? But what happens to people's faces when they try on shoes? There's something happens when, you know, when you try on the shoes and then you walk around those chairs and you get that kind of a zombie look there. Just lose your whole blank, just no personality. What is that, the 9 or the 9.5? I can't feel my feet. I know I don't know. You go over that little mirror they set up, this little mirror, 1 foot high. It's a little, what is that, so I can see what cats will think of my shoes? In case they wake up from a nap as I'm walking by. Nice shoes. Pretty good taste for a human being. I hate talking to this. Ever try on the shoes and then you decide you don't want them? This is a very uncomfortable thing. You've already tried them on. You decide you don't want them. Now you have to tell him why you don't want them. And it's it's always this very impotent thing for me. I just go up and go, I don't know. I want to wait. I think I'll wait, okay? Can I just wait? I'll just go out and just wait a little bit. Wait for maybe more of my life will go by. I'll like them better or something. I like them. I'm just not really ready to really... They're bulbous. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know. Can I please just leave this place? To me, the worst part of the Olympics is the silver medal. That's because you win the gold, you feel good. You win the bronze, you think, well, at least I got something. You win the silver, that's like, congratulations, you almost won. Of all the losers, you came in first of that group. You're the #1 loser. All the losers. And for the rest of your life, you got to tell that story. And these sprint races, they lose by 1/100 of a second. How do you tell that story? Wow, silver medal, congratulations. How much did you lose by? It was close. It was a photo finish. It was like from now to now, now to now, now. That was it. I was doing push-ups when I was a fetus. I was training. I was doing sit-ups. I never had a drink. I never had a date. I never had a beer. I flew halfway around the world. My whole family, everybody I know was white. They gone, whatever. And that was it. Someone handed me some questions to... Anything you want to ask me? While I'm up here, I am a huge television star. Did I get tickets? Yes. No. Well, I live in New York, so it's a little inconvenient.
Are you running in the 100-meter race?
Am I running in the 100-meter race? Is there a punchline to that? I don't know why would I run in the 100-meter race? I'm 57. I'm not even on Facebook. Facebook? No, when you're old, you don't go on Facebook. Because you don't want people. Facebook is for young, dumb people who think people are great. I want to connect with people.
you blow out the candles on your 50th birthday cake, your first thought is, the fewer people I have anything to do with, the better off I'm going to live. Twitter, people on Twitter, we have to tweet. We must tweet. We must twink and tweet on Twitter. Why say a lot of things to a few people when I can say virtually nothing to everyone? The phone thing is just too much already with the phone and just going out. If you forget that phone, you just freak out. People freak out when they don't have their phone. Oh my God, my phone, I don't have my phone. You can use mine. No, I can't. I can't use other people's phones. I can't deal with the facial screen grease. You know when somebody hands you their phone, sometimes like a clown was using it? What are you doing with this thing? Why is it all greasy? You want your own phone. You want it all charged up. Bang, bang, bang. Locked and loaded. But then as the day wears on, the battery goes down. This is so sad as you're out on the street and the phone battery's getting lower and lower. Your whole body feels like it's running out of power. The call comes in. Listen, I don't know how much time I have left. I wish I could take back some of the things I've said. If I go dead on the street, tell everyone I know I'll talk to them tomorrow. Technology's supposed to make us seem smarter. Why does it do the opposite? Why are people on phone machines still telling you to wait for the beep? Really? The beep? It's the 21st goddamn century. We're all up to speed on the beep. The Maasai tribesmen of the African plain know about the beep. They don't leave a message till they hear "mamale, mamale, mamale, beep." Why are people still telling you to leave your name and number on phone machines? Are this necessary instructions for anyone? Anyone getting messages like, "This is a woman, goodbye"?